Yes, yes, DJ Thorough, aka Thoroughzano, bridge to the streets. But you already know that. You're watching thisis50.com. Like always, got a special guest in the building. Introduce yourself.
What up, K-Salaam, beating the K-Salaam Productions, New York City, Minneapolis, Vancouver. Doing it big. It's a blessing to be here. I've been in this office many times before.
Many times.
A lot of tracks with Young Buck.
Collecting them checks, right?
Yeah. They always pay. And
they always pay?
They always come correct with the money.
Let me hold something. Speaking of money, you're talking my language. He's talking my language. Let's run down your discography real quick. Who are some of the people you produce for so people can get familiar and know exactly who you are?
Okay, so we've produced for Young Buck. We've produced for Sizzla, Buju Banton, Trey Songz, Bun B, Talib Kweli, Freddie Gibbs.
Right.
Who else? And a lot of people. We did sound design for the legendary Miss Lauryn Hill for 2 years, designing all the keyboard sounds and drum sounds for a tour. We worked as in-house producers under her as well, and worked with music under her guidance. The music hasn't came out, maybe it won't, I don't know, but we definitely worked with her. We did music scoring for the 2016 Olympics, and a lot of TV shows, a lot of commercials. You know, I teach a class at Clive Davis Institute of Recorded Music at NYU every summer. I help run a music technology program at Douglas College in Vancouver. You know what I'm saying? My partner Beatnik does music for commercials for a living. So we just, you know.
Basically you're rich. I get it. I get it. I get it. Damn.
But it's a blessing to be here. It's an honor to be back in the offices and, you know.
Right.
Yeah, man.
What is a song that you produce that people may not know you did it, but everybody knows the record? Well, like, what's your most popular, if you will,
That's
record?
That's a good question. The one thing we haven't done is a hit record on the radio.
Oh, okay.
Everything that we've done
album
has been album cuts, mixtape cuts. The thing that we got the most money from, I guess, exposure from, was the Olympics. Stuff we did. So the first 2 minutes of the Olympics, the opening montage when they're like, "Welcome to Rio de Janeiro," this and that.
Right.
We did the first minute of that, and that opened up a lot of commercials, especially in Brazil. Cologne commercials, films out there, and you know, we were able to. It was very fruitful.
Yourself, most producers, they play by ear. They don't really play any instruments. Hip hop producers, anyway. Do you? What do you fall in that category of? Yeah, so my partner Beatnik, he doesn't ever do interviews, just focuses on the music. Right. He plays every instrument. Like he's on another level. He's like a young Beethoven. Okay. Like if you give him an instrument, he'll go off. Okay. I play trumpet a little bit. I can play the keys a little bit. I'm a turntablist. Oh yeah?
That's my main instrument.
That's what I do too.
That's what's up. Yeah.
We got a battle, man.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I still keep, you know.
You still get it in?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
You got a mean crab scratch, man.
Word. All right. Cool. I do it for the love, man. You know, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah.
We do it for the culture. How Swiss Beats doing the battle.
That was dope.
That's dope.
That was real dope. Yeah.
But that's when the real talented artists come out, because you see a lot of people, they start to run because they ain't about that life.
They don't want to do that. Yeah.
They ain't
the
about
competition
that.
makes you. That makes us scared.
That exposes you.
Definitely.
They ain't about that life.
Not at all.
Right.
We are.
But we are. I am.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. For real. Don't get it twisted. But anyway, it's about you, not me. You got a project out. What are we promoting right now?
Okay, so we just dropped a reggae EP today.
Okay.
With the legendary Junior Reid.
Woo!
So it's a compilation. It's that's right. Collaboration. Beatnik and K-Salaam, Junior Reid, and then we also have songs, guest features by Gramps Morgan from Morgan Heritage. You know, legend right there. And then a newcomer named Jesse Royal. The reggae heads know who he is. He's he's got tracks produced by Damian Marley already and doing big things.
Right.
And both of them are on the project as well. So that dropped today. It's called Give Love. That's on iTunes. It's on Spotify. It's everywhere. Now we have another project dropping October 13th featuring Young Buck, Tech Nine, Young Buck.
You like Young Buck, man.
That's right.
Big
shots to Young Buck. Big shots to Young. We've done a lot of stuff with him.
Right.
We got a good sound with him. Young Buck, Tech Nine, Bun B, Joel Ortiz, Talib Kweli, Blue, recognized from Strange Music also. Who else? Damn.
That's enough right there.
Yeah,
that's a lyrical assassin right there.
Yeah, we got it's a nice Kirk Knight from Pro Era. You know. It's a nice project. So that's coming out October 13th. But two of the songs are already available on Spotify and iTunes. The song with Tech Nine and Recognize is called Moving It. And it's the song featuring Joel Ortiz. It's called Never Follow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I love this talk. Are you a producer or a beat maker? Which one?
Producer.
Because there's a difference, right?
Yeah, yeah. A producer can do all that.
Right.
Like beat making, and then also you got to get the artist on the track.
Right. You got to know exactly. A lot of people just do beats and like, hey, okay.
Yeah.
They don't know who should go on that. Where it's a big difference between somebody who makes beats and
somebody who produces.
Definitely. Big difference. A producer makes the artist sound better and everything.
Exactly.
It's a whole process.
Yeah.
That people don't get. So I'm glad you get that. Your opinion, of course. Your top 5 producers of all time.
Oh man, hip hop or just
hip-hop.
In general? Okay,
hip hop. We'll do hip hop. Let's do hip hop.
It changes, man. Like it. Oh man, this is a tough one. That's a really tough one because you got a lot of people that are kind of left behind on the music production tip.
Right.
Can I go back to that at the end? That's a hard one because I'm gonna leave people out. You got the obvious ones. You got the everyone's gonna say Premier and he deserves it. Everyone's gonna say Pete Rock, he definitely deserves it. Mm-hmm. Everyone's gonna say Dre, he definitely deserves it.
Definitely, yeah.
You know what I mean?
These are facts.
Yeah. But then you also got the Timberlands. You also got the Swiss Beats. You also
that's top. That was 5 right there.
Yeah. You also have the Mike Deans. And you also got the Manny Freshes, who was creating new sounds and. There's a long list of people. Fred Wreck, you know what I'm saying, from the West Coast. You got DJ Quick. There's Quick, so many people. Man, who's from the Dog Pound, the dude who makes not Corrupt, the producer.
Daz.
Daz, yeah. Like you got a lot of people who've added on and to the culture and done so much that it's really hard to name a top 5. You got some people you got to put in there. You got to put Dre in.
Well, the people you name, no disrespect to the people under that top 5, but their body of work does not match or surpass Dre, Swiss, Timberland.
Yeah, true.
Daz is dope.
Of course,
but he don't match Dre.
Nah, of course. But it's like they all added on to put it definitely to get to a level. Right. And then there's a lot of producers that people don't know, like Paul C out of Queens, who did a lot of stuff that people don't really know. A lot of stuff.
From the main source. He taught a lot of people how to make beats.
Taught a lot of people how to make beats.
Yeah, with that SP12. Yeah, I know those. I'm from New York.
Yeah, you know what's
up. I know. You're a producer. There's all types of equipment out here, hardware, software.
Yeah.
What do you use to make beats?
I prefer to use, my partner and myself, we prefer to use Pro Tools. Now, because I teach, I have to know all the DAWs, and they're all, it doesn't matter whether you use Fruity Loops, Pro Tools, even the MPC DAW, the machine DAW, Ableton, obviously. It does not matter. You know that. Mm-hmm. It's just how you use it and how you finesse it.
How you finesse it.
But Pro Tools is what I started using. My partner is actually the one who taught me how to use Pro Tools. I started using MPC, and then not the software, just the real thing.
I'm using the Renaissance still.
Yeah. I was using the MPC too, but not even the Renaissance. And then Pro Tools was just like a whole new world. I just like the way you can see what's going on, and I use the grid. You make everything on the grid, and boom.
It's simple, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? You being a real producer, how do you feel about people that put their name on stuff? It'll say, such and such record featuring such and such, produced by somebody else. And it's like, how do you feel about that?
As long as they're giving the credit to it, to the producer, I'm not mad at that. Like,
okay.
You have the executive producer type people. I could name names, but if they're putting together records and it's doing well, then I ain't mad at that. As long as they're giving the money, the publishing and.
Well, my take on that too is, that's cool, but I want the actual talent. Who produced this? That's who I want.
Yeah, that's what I'm interested
in. I don't want you because you didn't do this.
But in all fairness, there is a talent to say, I want this producer, I want this guy to write the hook.
Well, hold up. In all fairness too, you give me the unlimited supply of any artist I want, and producer, I can make 1,000 hits too.
But if you put yourself in that position, that's where the talent is.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people pay to get in those positions, or somebody needs something from them to get in that position. That's not necessarily a talent. That's just a privilege that you have.
Okay.
I don't see that as being a talent.
If you just buy your way up.
You could buy your way there.
Yeah.
Because technically, if Donald Trump wanted to do a fucking album right now, he got enough money to pay a bunch of motherfuckers. They're gonna do that shit.
That's a good point.
So that I don't really, you know what I'm saying? You can
That's a good point. That's different. I don't respect that. Yeah.
So I don't really respect that. You know?
Yeah.
Especially when you have hardworking producers such as yourself who may not have access to, for instance, or Rihanna. You can't just call Rihanna. Maybe you can. I don't know. And say, hey, I got this beat. I want you, and I want Drake, and I want Prince's cousin on it, whoever.
Yeah. No, you
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I mean, but there's songs that those people do, and they don't do well at the same time.
That's
like not
true.
everything Rihanna. Well,
I don't know.
I guess maybe
Right. Right. Okay. Before we get out of here, what's your
Good
dream?
point.
What's your dream collaboration? If you could work with any artist, who would it be?
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive, right now. Your dream collabo right now. Who would you do? What would you do?
I mean, Bob Marley, Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye.
That shit is out of here. You see my point?
Yeah.
That would be out of here.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
because you have access to these people, so that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
It's damn near like anybody that had access to a Bob Marley and Stevie Wonder.
Like, yeah.
They would be out of here.
But at the same time, you know, those artists like that, they're not just gonna say, yeah, I'll do it for the money. They're gonna listen to the song.
Right.
I don't care what you pay me. This is whack, and I'm not gonna do that.
Some of them would.
So.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure those three would. I'm sure those three would, because you know, you put out a whack song, that's gonna affect the rest of your career, the rest of your life.
That's true. If anybody wanna get at you for production, maybe some guidance on how to make beats or go to your class, how can they contact you?
You can do our website, beatnickandksalaam.com, beatnickandksalaam.com, and just Google us. Our email address is on our Twitter. You know, check us out on Twitter. Check us out on Facebook. We don't do Instagram.
Why not?
Just too much work, man.
Hey.
Everyone's telling me to do it.
You should do it. You're producing. You know, listen, you can make. You like money, right?
It takes to make tracks and like work on the music.
You can just put like little clips. You can listen. You can literally do this. Put up little 15-second clips of beats and like unique beats, and people will hit you. You should try that. And when you get your first buy, you owe me 10%.
15%.
Oh, 15. I like this guy. I was gonna be easy and say 10, but there it is. You owe me 15%, 30%.
Let's do it.
All right, that's good. Yo, where did you get the name before we got here? K-Salaam. How'd you get
K-Salaam? I'm Iranian. My first name is Kayvon. And my last name, it's not my last name, but
you're not Muslim,
it's just a respect. I'm Muslim.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah, it's just like a heritage thing. You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Man.
Yeah. So.
All right, so there it is, man. K-Salaam, man.
Yeah.
DJ Thorough, man. Make sure you check out his beats, man. And he's gonna be on Instagram. All right. And when y'all purchase that beat, I get 15% of that. So make sure y'all buy it.
And shout out to my partner Beatnik K-Salaam Productions. I appreciate y'all having me here.
Definitely.
Shout out to G Unit. This is 50.com. Young Buck. Check out that song we got with Buck on the new album. It's called Bout It 2017. It's crazy.
And Master P's on it?
He's not on it, but
gotta get Master P on that.
That's a good idea. I mean, the song
now you owe me 50%, man. Damn. Look at that.
Yo, thank you, bro.
Definitely. There it is, man. Like always, man, when you see us, one knee us. That means pay respects.